Now, welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Well, I promised that when the Emmy nominations officially came out that I'd go over what Andor was actually nominated for because Disney literally threw the entire thing like pasta on the wall to see what would stick. The 77th Emmys does take place September 14th, so there is some time before we'll find out who actually wins these awards. But overall, the show Severance from Apple, which I actually have really
We've
enjoyed,
seen
we've
both
watched
seasons,
it,
yeah.
got 27 total nominations.
It's a good show. Season 1, I think, is
Better than
excellent.
Season 2.
Season 2, they get a little wonky. They get a little weird with it. And it in my opinion, not as good as Season 1. So I was surprised to hear it got 27 nominations. Not that it's bad.
Because for some categories, it like doubled up on like
Oh, yeah.
actors
Or even
actresses
tripled.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
it was crazy.
Penguin had 24 nominations, which
Well
I'm
deserved.
happy
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
The studio and White Lotus tied for third with 23 nominations. I haven't seen
Either one. Yeah.
And The Last of Us got 16,
Yep, more than Andor that got 14.
which is really sad because I felt it was at on par, if not above, Penguin.
I would say, I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan, so there's that aspect. And not that I don't like Batman, but it's not really a Batman show. But
No.
I would say Andor is better than The Penguin. The Penguin's a phenomenal show too, but Andor is something special.
I agree. I wonder if they just don't want to give them to Disney. They're like,
Is it Disney?
Because Disney doesn't usually end up on their nominees, like, at all.
True.
Ever.
Is it a Star Wars stigma, or is it a Disney stigma, or is there something? It just feels crazy to me. Like, I haven't seen all the shows that got nominated, but again, we've seen some of them, and I'm like, Andor's just as good, if not better, than all of these shows.
The Last of Us?
I saw season 1.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, Pedro Pascal, I know, got nominated for Best Actor in a Drama, which in season... It seems like he plays the same character a lot of the time.
Yeah, Pedro got nominated for Best Actor, but Diego Luna did not.
Yeah.
Neither did Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah, or Best Supporting or whatever category he would have fell into.
For Best Drama Series, Andor did receive nomination. I feel like these lists are too long for the nominees, too. Because it was Andor, The Diplomat, The Last of Us, Paradise, The Pit, Severance, Slow Horses, and The White Lotus. I don't know. Maybe I missed the day of, like, what is it, the MTV Movie Awards? It was, like, each category had, like, 4, and they were all shows that was, like, pop culture people enjoyed.
That's what it used to be. I feel like the Oscars a few years ago, for, like, maybe more than a few at this point, but, like, Best Picture used to be, like, 5 nominations. Now it's, like, 12 of them or something crazy.
Penguin got nominated for Best Limited, because I know we covered that show here, too, so I'm kind of going over a little bit of Penguin.
Yeah, which it deserved. I thought that was an excellent show. And Colin Farrell in that is... Jeez, it's not Colin Farrell, it's the Penguin.
Yeah, that's why he got nominated for Best Actor in a limited drama. But nothing for
Diego?
For Team Andor.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a different category than Andor, but still.
Penguin
I'm surprised. Like, Genevieve O'Reilly, I feel, is probably the greatest snub of them all. She was just amazing as Mon Mothma. She killed it.
She did. Penguin also got nominated for Best Actress in a limited drama, Best Writing in a limited drama, and 2 nominations in Best Director for a limited drama. Yeah, there's 2 directors.
Sure, why not?
And on the other hand, we got Forrest Whitaker got nominated for Best Guest Appearance in a drama
Good
series.
call. He did an amazing job in the 2 episodes he's in.
Mm-hmm. Dan Gilroy got Best Writing for a drama series.
Yeah.
I know he wrote it with Tony. I'm surprised that they didn't just put both of them together.
He must have done more than Tony.
He must be more of the accredited
We always seem to give a
writer.
ton of credit to Tony Gilroy, but there are so many others who deserve
well, and his brother helped him with the first season, too.
It's not just Tony Gilroy. Not that he doesn't deserve credit, too. It's kind of like the George Lucas thing, where it's like, everybody's always like, well, George Lucas gets all the credit for Star Wars. And yeah, deserves a ton. But there are others. There is another, or 2, or 20.
And Yanis Metz for Best Director. And he directed, I believe, episode 8.
Who Are You? The best episode. I mean,
yes.
Though that's not saying the other ones aren't really, really good, but that was
It's weird that they picked
episode.
One out of the how many directors there were for that show.
Yeah. But I mean, that episode, that left you kind of breathless after that. The Gorman Massacre episode, I remember when that ended, I gave it a round of applause. I don't think I've ever done that before for anything that I've just watched by myself.
But some of the episodes, like, it's weird. It's like they picked out stuff that was more like an action-y type episode, when there was some, especially if you're categorizing it as a drama, there were plenty of episodes that had a lot of that drama root, and they didn't get the directors nominated.
I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's the Star Wars stigma. Maybe it's Disney. Maybe they just frown upon Disney because it's Disney. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, but it
feels
strange.
And again, I am biased. I don't know. I'm biased. Like I said, I loved Star Wars. I loved Andor, but I'm like...
But it's not like we were expecting the Acolytes to get awards.
Well, no. But I mean, objectively speaking, I've seen Severance. I can do a direct comparison, and yes, Severance is good, but like season 2, I thought was a step down from season 1. And I just thought that Andor season 2 was something special, and to not see Genevieve O'Reilly and Diego Luna get nominated, it feels like it got robbed, or they got robbed.
Okay, let's talk about something else, I guess, before we're out of time here today. According to information from industry insider Daniel Rickman, Daniel RPK, Lucasfilm, quote, wants to do something with Mara Jade Skywalker.
Me too. I want you to go back in time. To about 2000
They'd have to fix a lot. At this point, depending on where they decide to put Mara, they could be pretty much putting her in there to die.
Well, yeah, which is everybody's going to be more angry. They would rather you not use her than use her to kill her for the sake of explaining Luke or whatever they might do with her.
Or else they have to separate her from
Which is not the same
Luke.
character then. I mean, he's so integral to her story and kind of vice versa in the EU that it's like they're not the same character. She wouldn't be Mara Jade if she doesn't get herself involved with Luke Skywalker.
There's still a story that they could use her in there. I'm not saying that they can't use her, especially because we did bring Thrawn back to the main universe.
Well, sure, and he's not the same character either.
Right.
He's not even the same character that they introduced in the new canon. He's not. From the books that Timothy Zahn did. He did 6 books, and I feel like that's not the same character. But anyway.
So if they did bring her in, seeing as they brought Thrawn back to main universe, they could tell a complete type story with her, at least, before something happens. And
sure, you could go back to when she's the Emperor's hand. There's a whole time period you could explore, sure.
You could even have a reason why she's not with Luke anymore, besides she died.
Yeah.
You could have some sort of thing that maybe Luke does. Maybe, again, we could still go back to maybe part of the reason Luke is broken and not the same person. Maybe they did have a kid. Maybe exploring the galaxy, something happened, and she got jettisoned out to the other galaxy, and she's out there now or something.
And he just decided not to look for her and
or
go
he
to an
couldn't
island?
find her. Or he couldn't... maybe there was nothing he could do. Maybe she got trapped in the world between worlds. Who knows what cockamamie thing Disney will do.
If you got trapped in another galaxy, I wouldn't stop trying to find you.
But he has other responsibilities, too, and he is a Jedi.
I have other responsibilities,
You're not
too.
a Jedi.
I could be.
No, because he would be being selfish if he gave up on the entirety of the galaxy in his school to look for his wife.
Touche. I give you the point.
He's a Jedi, and he would have to make the hard decision.
I yield. He would, if he were a Jedi, he would have to give you up.
But I'm not saying that wouldn't have a profound effect on him, that then you could ripple into the sequel nonsense.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he gave up on everything, so. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I love Mara Jade. Part of me says bring her back and try to fix things.
They could still, like I said, write a compelling story and then just have a reason and not just a death that she's not there, but some sort of a reason why she's not there, why she's not in the picture, that he can't get to her. He had to take the Jedi path.
I would say if you're going to use her, bring in Timothy Zahn, but they seem very reluctant to do that. They didn't do it with Thrawn. Why would they do it with Mara Jade? I don't understand that
they don't care if they mess up the character. They want the money they'll get when they immediately say their name.
I think it's ego, too. I mean, with Filoni, like, there was no reason why he couldn't bring in Timothy Zahn for the Ahsoka series and just even consult and get some notes.
We had a discussion about that. Wasn't it Brandon Sanderson or something who said that they constantly having these Hollywood writers come in and rewrite works thinking that they can just do better?
George R. Martin, but yeah.
Yes,
Sanderson has said his own.
He's talked about the fact that he's been not included and they only wanted him for his name. And
yeah.
Yes, George R. Martin has said that they bring in these young Hollywood pups that can take their work that they spent their lives working on and go,
yeah, I can do better. Yeah,
I'll make this and make it for a modern audience, or I'll do my spin on it. That's not what the people want. The people who are your fans, your built-ins, want what's there.
Yeah, if I'm a fan of something, I want that thing. I don't want your interpretation of it that is not in any way, in shape or form, the same thing. Yeah, but when it comes to Mara Jade, my idea, I just came up with it. We do a Secret Wars in Star Wars. We have universes colliding. We'll have the EU attack the new canon. It's going to be great. I'm going to write the story.
Okay, you go right ahead.
I don't know. Bringing her back is just it's going to cause more problems than it's going to solve, I think, unless they somehow solve a miracle.
It's threading the needle to get to what people would like to see and what they want to make.
Yeah, if you ask people 10 years ago, do you want Mara Jade? They'd be like, absolutely. If you ask them today, those same people are probably going to say, please don't. You're just going to ruin her. Mm-hmm. Well, that is going to be all we got for you this time. Now it is your turn. Take to the comments below. Tell us what you think about these Emmy nominations. Was Andor robbed? Tell us what you think about Mara Jade in the new canon. Whatever the case may be, leave a comment below. Let's talk some Star Wars, and until next time, thanks for watching.